What is up, guys? This is the Gothic Kitten, and we were gonna go to Onar's farm.
Where have you been gadding about for so long?
I
need more skins. Did you bring any?
Yeah, but I've not been gone that long.
I've got a few skins for you.
A sheepskin? You didn't go slaughter some farmer's sheep in the pasture, did you?
I wouldn't dream of doing that.
Wolfskin. That's good. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
I don't think, well, maybe.
Show me your wares.
But we checked that. Well, we have this one now, I think. So that's really nice.
There's nothing you can do about it.
At least we sold our skins again. So last time we got a few ornaments. This time we're gonna go get the last ornament and potentially already go to the water mages.
There arose all creatures,
Bye,
trees
Factress.
as well as animals, wolves as well as sheep, and last of all arose...
And then they're gonna be like, go back to Patras, and there's been a lot of running around lately, which I guess makes sense, but
He can't keep anything to himself. Who says things like
they'll
that?
be like, go there, and then they're like, no, go to the other side of the map.
He can't keep anything.
It's fine.
Everybody knows.
Let's see, is there like an alternative route we can take?
Go away, don't tell me that.
Not particularly, I think.
And it's gonna get even
Let's Eccles Farm.
and he works all day too.
Am I losing my marbles, or is there like
That's what I always said.
no dead harpy on here? It's like not really depicted. That's fine. In that case, we will speed it up until we are at the stone circle. And there is the stone circle. Now let's see, do we have our ice block equipped? Yes, we do. Perfect. Is someone gonna help me? Probably not. So let's see. Gonna do it the same way as last time. 1, 2, save, and then 3. But I already pressed 1 previously, but I don't know how long the game remembers that. 2. Apparently not very long, unless I got lucky and... Okay. You guys ready? Something's gonna happen here. In a minute. Make sure you don't die. I love how they're like another one of these beasts. Lady, I told you not to die.
Yeah, that's how you deal with those things.
She did not listen. She had a name too. That's probably bad. That's probably really bad. Oh well, I guess. Oops. Sometimes they should implement that non-quest related deaths of characters respawn in the next chapter or something. Okay, so I think I did all of the pieces. Secup's farm, Paladins, mechanism at Lobart's farm, and the forest. So that's 3, right? So now we just have to head back to the dead harpy and use the portal to get to the water mages. If I'm not mistaken. Which we all know I probably could be.
All that matters is strength. So don't tell me that.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
I'd have gone about it differently.
I'm staying out of it.
But yeah, Riga is dead. I don't remember who Riga is. I don't even know if we actually talked to her. Or if we need her for a quest, but... there it is. We've lost a NPC. That we did not deliberately intend to kill. Because obviously that's also always an option. There's where the sound was coming from. Am I even going the right way? I think I am, but... where does this lead to? Prison colony, okay. I think we took that path in the different direction before. Respawn of anything? No? Okay. Was I not? Now I'm absolutely losing my mind. I thought we had already passed that door. Oh my god, there it is. Okay, so if my logic is with me... perfect.
Hey, you!
Well, who do I need to give them to? Who do I need to tell? We'll walk to Satyrus first and see what he has to say. And then he's gonna be like, you should have gone to that guy. He needs the ornament, not me.
Hey, you!
I can tell you, Satyrus, that that is the wing of a bird. Such a talented scholar I am. Now I'm curious if that's all that we have to do to go through that one portal. This one.
Hey!
About the missing ornaments.
Yes?
I found them.
Well, that's terrific. Now I have them all. Now all we have to do is put them together. We will have to use our combined powers to fit the piece back into a ring. Here, I can give you some gold coins for your trouble. Follow me.
Okay, follow you where? The portal is right there though, isn't it? But we are probably too uneducated to understand what he's doing. Sir, if we're walking all the way to the outside, I will lose it. Basically, I just broke you guys out, I guess. Because when I came in, there was a bunch of creatures. And now you guys can just go where you please. Oh, it's in the bird room? Okay.
There. And now, step aside.
Ooh, magic. I don't think it's working, guys. Just saying. Is there something I need to do, or do I have to just wait, or... Okay, this is ever so slightly ridiculous.
The ornament has been put back together. Since you brought us the necessary fragments, you should also set them into the portal. Go to Satyrus and let him give you the reassembled ring. Hopefully, the portal will then open.
Hopefully he will even give it to me. Sir?
Hey,
Give me the ring. I shall open the portal.
Good. As a new member, you should be granted this honor. However, I'm still waiting for a message from Vatras. Until I receive it, we cannot go.
I have a message from Vatras for you.
Very interesting. All right, here, take the ring. We shall gather at the portal and wait for you. If Nefarious is right, the portal will open as soon as you insert the ring there.
I was about to be like, they got to be kidding me. Because I for a second really thought we had to go back to Vatras. I was like, oh my god. And with the portals, it's not that bad, but the problem is that one orc is still in that cave. Which, please let there not be orcs in this other region of the island of Corinus. Yeah, but you guys are slow though. So slow. Okay, there's a crevice over here. Do I have to put it in here? That was it. Oh lord, do we have to go in there? Do we have to go in there? What are all you guys doing? Where's Satyrus? Oh, okay. He was still coming. It's fine. I assume he's gonna give us, like, instructions? He will not. Nobody will give me instructions.
Found out anything new?
It has been confirmed. The ancient culture did indeed believe in Adonos.
Hey. Okay, that's great. However, that does not, like... You guys are not gonna give me, like, a certain assignment to do over there? Oh, there we go.
What now?
What are you waiting for? Go, and get out of our way.
Well, that was pretty much nothing.
Teach me that language.
We'll start with something easy. To begin with, I can teach you the language of the peasants. As a rule, texts written in the language of the peasants deal with worldly matters such as work, love, or obtaining food. It was the common language of the city. You will be able to understand most of the text found here if you know it.
Okay, we need learning points for that. We do not have learning points, but that's fine. Because best case we find a master sword in... Oh, that looks interesting. I was gonna say nice, they're vibrant colors, so I am happy about that. That's cool. The issue is if these statues are alive on this side as well, we can't really take them. So that is kind of not great. Well, that didn't particularly do anything. So I'm gonna assume the other one doesn't either. Those are two of them, aren't they? Ugh, great. Are they weaker over here? That would be great. Yeah, we're gonna need more ice block spells. If this island is ridden with these guys, I don't know what we gotten ourselves into. But I'm gonna have to use 2 of them already. So I have to make sure that I have enough mana to do so. If I get that one, will the other one... Probably the second I start hitting him. Okay, that worked out.
Nothing to be had there.
But what will I do if I encounter more than that? Let's just hope this is it.
Nothing there.
Where do we find some more of those scrolls? Pedestal.
What with?
Well, I don't know. Do I look like I'm supposed to know? We need the magicians over here. Please tell me there's not more of these things. Yes, healing item. Let's go. I'm curious to see this environmental. Oh, what? You guys are already here?
Adanos be thanked. You are finally here. We thought you would not show up again.
What? How are you already here?
You went through the portal and we followed you. It did not take long before we arrived here. However, you were not there. We have been here for several days.
Several days? How can that be?
After we could not find you anywhere, Nefarious sought to ascertain what might have gone wrong. He seemed to be thoroughly baffled until now. Well, now you are here and can begin your work.
What happened in the meantime?
We have collected many new insights. The earthquakes do indeed appear to be stronger here. We are not very far from their center now. The builders of these old structures erected a city here in their day. So much we can already say. However, for some reason their culture came to an end. But so far, we can only speculate as to why.
What about Raven?
In his letter, Raven spoke of a temple, and that he was trying to get inside. We are unanimously of the opinion that it is a temple of Adanos that Raven seeks to desecrate. The earthquakes are obviously the result of unholy incantations, which keep colliding with a powerful spell. The gates of the temple are magically sealed, and this is the very magic that makes the stone sentinels arise. The temple is defending itself. We must stop Raven before he can penetrate into the Holy of Holies.
What does Raven want in the temple?
We only know that it has to do with a powerful artifact that is somehow connected to Adanos and Beliar. We can certainly assume that he is not up to anything good.
Raven is only a former Ore Baron, not a magician. How can he carry out an invocation like that?
Perhaps it is not he himself, but rather a renegade magician in his pay. One way or another, we must avert the evil.
What happens next?
We shall remain here and continue studying the ancient culture. The old scripts of the builders conceal a great many secrets which we must reveal, if we want to understand what happened here back then. Meanwhile, you must do a few things for us.
What should I do?
You must find Raven and prevent him from desecrating the Temple of Adanos.
You mean I should kill him?
If that is the only way to stop him, then in Adanos' name, yes. On your way, collect all the ancient relics and inscriptions of the builders you can find and bring them to us. We must know more about these people and their demise. Only when we see through Raven's plans can we thwart them. Furthermore, you must find a way to free the slaves.
Is that all? I could do that left-handed.
I know that is much to ask. Regard it as a chance to regain my trust.
Have you found a trace of the missing people?
Only yesterday we found the body of a fisherman. He was lying under one of the ruins to the east. It looks as though the fisherman was from Corinus. You should look into this.
I'll get going then.
One more thing. Raven has gathered a large number of bandits about him. In your absence, we have fetched another member of the Ring of Water here. We sent him into the swamp. He did not come back. We suspect that the bandits attack everyone who does not look as they do. So, acquire some of the bandits' armor. That is the only way you'll get close to them without being attacked right away.
Is that all? Jesus. Also, oh no, William. I reckon you guys still kind of do the exact same thing. But we'll try to talk to, like, all of you. Take everything just in case. There's like another one of those get me food quests. Left, right, and that is it. Okay, so this is where you guys sleep? Good. So, Kronos...
Hey, nice to see you. We feared the worst.
It wasn't all that bad. How's it going?
This is a very dangerous region here. Some of the animals in the area have never been seen by anyone before us. Close by, there is a large swamp that managed to grow for several hundred years without anyone noticing. Not a day goes by that we aren't attacked by beasts from the swamp. I advise you to be careful if you go for a stroll here.
Is there anything new about the Stone Sentinels?
We have already managed to eliminate some of them. They stand there, paralyzed like pillars of salt, and don't budge. But appearances deceive. If you get too close, they'll attack you. There's no doubt that the source of their power can be found here somewhere.
In my brain, I'm like thinking, I was hoping he was gonna be like, oh yeah, but they're very easily defeated. Here's how you do it. And then they're genuinely gonna be easier to defeat for us.
Hey! What poor swine did you send into the swamp?
His name was Lance. I'm afraid he did not get very far.
Where will I find bandit armor that fits me?
There seems to be a camp of pirates to the west. As far as we know, they're in contact with the bandits. I do not think that they will attack you if you approach them. Perhaps you can find some help with them. May Adanos protect you.
Okay, pirates to the only issue is I have no clue what direction is what.
How's it going?
Listen, curious, don't you think? These teleporter stones don't appear to function, and yet you can hear them hum. Although they aren't active, a certain energy rests in them nevertheless.
Okay.
What do you think needs to be done to activate them?
I have an idea about that. I just need proof for my suspicion. I had a feeling days ago that I had seen this sort of construction somewhere before. I suspect that we have to supply them with a damn large amount of magical energy to get them back into service.
What could provide enough magical energy?
I can only think of one thing. A magical focus. I mean, one of the 5 focus stones that were used to create the magical barrier in the Valley of the Mines. As far as I know, you had to get them back for us a while ago.
Yes, I can remember. Where are the focus stones now?
They were entrusted to me. I am supposed to keep them safe until we find another use for them. The way it looks, the time is ripe now.
I've heard enough. Give me a focus stone. I will try to get the teleporters to work.
All right, but be careful with it. You hear? Satyrus will have my head if we lose them.
Okay, fair enough. We'll run inside in a minute to activate that first one. Does any of you guys have like a map?
Any new findings?
The builders of these ruins fascinate me. It is just too bad that their language is as dead as they are. Even their mighty rituals and summonings could not save them.
Summonings?
The builders had a strong connection to the spirit world. If I have understood correctly, they believe they were in constant contact with their ancestors. They held regular summonings and rituals to ask the spirits for advice or to gain enlightenment.
The undead that I know never had much to say.
The builders did not create soulless undead such as zombies or other evil creatures. These spirits were the souls of great warriors, priests, and rulers. So far, I have no doubt that they really exist.
How did these spirit summonings work?
The guardians of the dead had their special formulas they used to pacify the spirits. The descriptions I could find here, however, are in part very confusing. Only rarely do I get a clear answer to my questions.
If I see a spirit, I'll let you know.
Yes, I insist on it.
Okay, so spirits, focus stones, pirates, and bandit armor. There's a lot going on here.
Did you expect this here?
Not at all. I'm awestruck at how large the city must have been. Most of the buildings were buried under stone and earth, but the ruins that have survived the ages are spread all over the land. There must have been thousands living here.
What will I find out there?
In the east, there's a large fortress in a gigantic swamp. As far as we can judge from here, the bandits have taken refuge there. If I were you, I wouldn't go down there. They've set up many outposts and guards. You'd better avoid the swamp until you have more experience, or find a way to go around the bandits. In the west, we have discovered some pirates. I'm not sure, but I believe they have also discovered us. They don't seem too perturbed by our presence, though.
Tell me more about the area.
What do you want to know?
Pretty much everything.
What is in the north?
If the records of the builders are believed, then you'll find a large valley encircled by cliffs. Drought and desert sand dominate the landscape there.
What will I find if I go to the south?
The land in the south is very rugged. You'll find serpentine paths, waterfalls, and ruins carved out of the rock there.
Yes.
Is there a map of this area?
Kronos has made one. He will surely let you have it.
Perfect. Because I don't know where these directions are. Okay, you don't have anything new? That's good.
I'm tremendously relieved to see that you have arrived here unscathed.
How is it that you arrived here before me?
We traveled through a curious dimension. Who knows what detours you took?
And now, can I use the portal again?
We came here directly. It obviously works quite well. Of course, I'll let you know if I have the suspicion that it could be otherwise.
The trip through this portal is safe?
I haven't had any reservations so far.
What have you done here up to now?
I'm studying the history of the builders, and I'm trying to understand why they closed the portal. It looks very much as though they wanted to hide the sunken city from the rest of the world. Terrible things happened here many years ago. They were seized by something awful. There was a dreadful civil war shortly before the downfall of the city, if their records can be believed. The streets were in flames, and a flood which devoured everything ultimately sealed the fate of the builders. The few who survived the inferno closed this part of the island in the hope of locking up the chaos.
Did you say that there was a flood?
Adanos himself appeared to them to end the madness. He razed the city to the ground.
What made the builders so agitated?
One of their own devoted himself to evil. He was a great commander named Quahodron. Returning from a successful battle outside the protecting walls of the city, he brought the evil with him. All of his followers fell to the madness a short time later and began to battle with the common folk. The civil war that followed reduced everything to rubble.
And we fools have reopened the portal.
I'm not happy about that either, believe you me. But what choice did we have? If we cannot stop what is happening here, then Corinus will suffer exactly the same fate that once befell the builders of this ancient city.
What do you think we will find here?
I can only speculate about that. You should talk to Satyrus. He has a certain idea.
Okay, let's still find Kronos.
Hey, you! Let's deal.
I thought you guys said he will let us have it. Just saying. No ice block. If we buy these, do we learn them? That would be too easy, I guess. Can't believe we had to pay for that. Okay, these plants are the same. Because that's a start. We'll put in the focus stone and then we're gonna call it an episode. But yeah, this is a whole new experience. Wait, what? Isn't this where I came from? I'm quite confused. I'm like 99.5% sure that this is where we came from. Yeah. Then why were these guys suddenly here? They infestate quick, Jesus. There we go. Activated one.
I've activated one of the teleporter stones.
I can see that, so I was right. I have talked to the others about it. We want you to try to activate all the teleporter stones. It would be a great help in our investigations if we could move quickly from one part of the city to another. Here is another focus stone. Activate them all if you can.
I'll try.
Thank you. So that is it for today. I hope you guys had a great time, and I will see you next time on the Scratching Post.